Hi and welcome back to another HoriZEN video. Today we're going to be talking about the loop player in our HoriZEN synth. Loop player is a lot of fun to play with and to mess around with for various reasons. First of all, I just want to talk about the browser, which is the sound right here at the top. We do have its own separate browser that is very different from the rest of the synth, so it's its own thing. Now in here you can obviously select lots of different sounds across a few categories that we've created for you, or moreover you can actually add your own user folder to this as well, so it can drag in your own loops to use. But for now, let's just talk about some of the ones that we've already got currently involved in the actual plugin itself. What we would recommend here is, if you do create your own loops, is to either have them as one shot or to have them already pre-looped, because it kind of works better for you. There is a loop section here in the loop player itself, so you can toggle this on and off. Essentially it will run through the loop, get to this point, and then re-loop it over and over again from here. Now we've got a reverse functionality, so it can obviously be reversed and can do what it wants that way, so you can have an alternative sound to whatever it is that you're bringing in. We have a pitch track. Now this is interesting because it will either play the same note at the same pitch no matter where you play on the keyboard. So for example, if you drag in a voice that you don't want to kind of pitch down or up, but you just want it as a one shot somewhere to manipulate, then you can certainly turn pitch track on and it will kind of do that for you. If you wanted to play it like a synth would, then you can turn that off, and basically it will spread itself, or do the best it can to spread itself across the layer of the keyboard. Bearing in mind, not obviously every sample will be capable to do that, but it gives you a good indication of what you can and can't do. Along with this, we have the normal volume, its pitch, its pan, and its transpose. Moreover, we have this thing over here, which is the randomized start, which literally does what it says on the tin. It will randomize the start position of the loop itself. And then we have the root note. Now the root note is depicting, if you've got a very high pitched sample, for example, you can lower this down to a certain key number, so that it will play at a different pitch. So for example, if you've got a very high squeaky vocal manipulated clip that is already very high, like +3 octaves or something, and you want that to then be much lower across the range of the keyboard, then you can use that to adjust. Everything else in the plugin will work in the same way as we've described in the other series, with its effects sends and mods and filters and so on and so forth. This is a good combination to use with the second loop player, that you can have things bouncing off one another. So you can simply just drag and drop, or locate your user folder and put it that way. Just quickly want to touch on the whole drag and drop thing. You can indeed drag from any location on your hard drive. If you've got a sample there, you can simply just straight into HoriZEN. You can then save that preset, and it will hopefully it should auto remember where that location was in the future, so if you reload the project again, it won't be missing files.